In this video, we'll cover how to add the wheel assembly to the bottom of the assembled plane. First of all, move the mouse to the top left-hand corner of the screen, click on File, then click on New. Ensure you've got Metric folder selected here, and then select the Assembly and the Standard then click Create. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to place the assembled plane onto this assembly area. So move the mouse to the top left-hand corner of the screen and click on the Place button. If your button says something different from Place, click on the little arrow below it and select Place. In the Place component window, you need to make sure that you've got the folder with all your plane files selected from your part of the school network. If you don't know how to find this, ask your teacher for help now. The first thing we need to do is add the assembled plane. So find your assembled plane and then click Open. I'm going to zoom out a touch so I can see the whole plane, and then click to place it. And then if I move the mouse to the side, you'll see that it keeps giving me the option to add more planes. I don't want to do that, so press Escape on your keyboard. Then, as we do with all assemblies, we're going to ground the very first thing we brought in this case the plane. So move the mouse over the assembled plane, it'll turn green, right click, halfway down here you've got the grounded option, select it. Now we're going to add the wheel assembly to this. So go to the top left hand corner of the screen, click on Place, and then select your wheel assembly. And then click somewhere to place it in. And again, to deselect it, press Escape on your keyboard. I'm going to zoom in on this by rolling the middle mouse button toward me. And you can see that I've got two pegs sitting at the bottom of the plane and two holes. So I'm going to have to line those two holes with the two pegs first of all, using the center axis command. We'll then mate the flat surface of the top of the wheel assembly to the bottom surface of the wing. So in order to do that, click on the Constrain button, then zoom in on one of the pegs and move the mouse over the curved surface of it. When you find it and you'll see the green center axis appear, select it, then zoom out again, zoom back in on the holes from the wheel assembly, and when you see the green center axis, click. And that will have that circle lined up with the other cylinder for the peg. So click Apply. At the moment, I cannot see the other circle or the peg, so I'm going to click Cancel. And then I'm going to left click and hold on top of the wheel assembly and just drag it away so that I can see the peg and the hole on the other side. Now I'm going to click Constrain again, zoom back in on the other peg till I can see the curved surface. When I can see the green center axis, click, zoom back out, and now I'm going to rotate this view so I can see in the top of the wheel assembly so I can see the other hole. I'm going to zoom in so I can see the curved surface nice and easy. Move the mouse over it, you can see the green center axis appear. I'm going to select it. That's now lined up. There's two holes with the two pegs. So I'm going to click Apply. Finally, I want to mate the bottom surface of the wing to the top surface of the wheel assembly. So I'm going to select the bottom surface of the wheel, then rotate this around, zoom in on the top of the wheel assembly and select that top surface. If I zoom out and rotate, you'll see what's happened there. That's put that wheel assembly onto the plane. So I'm going to click Apply. That's me finished adding the wheel assembly to the assembled plane. So I'm going to click Cancel. Now I need to save this. So I'm going to move the mouse to the top left-hand corner of the screen, click on the orange File button, and select Save As. Again, you'll need to save this into the same folder as you saved all your other plane files on your part of the school network. If you don't know how to find this, ask your teacher for help now. Once you've found that folder, click in File Name, and you can call this Plane with Wheels. and then click Save. That's how you can assemble the front wheel assembly onto your assembled plane.